Oh, sorry about the brief AFK. My dog needed me. Hey, Noodle. Hey, Rays. Hey, let me get into my chatting screen. Hold on. Let me catch up. Well, good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Hello, Sky. Hello, everybody. Hey, Pin. Congrats on first. Hey, Rays. Hey, Noodle. Hey, Toast. Hey, C. I'm scrolling through chat so I don't call out lurkers. Okay, hi, Minty. I saw you on the chatter list, but I wanted to make sure you actually talked first. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ross. Hey, Frigid. Hey, Finn. And hello to any and all lurkers. I appreciate you so very much. Stretch and hydrate right out the door. We just got here, man. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurksy. The lurksy. I'm a ding dong. Oh, and hello, Dolly. Rat emote's very cute. Those are Violet's emotes. I hate to lean into a Frigid joke, but that one was very apt. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. And yes, hello, Race. I think I got you, but just in case I missed. Yeah, just shout out. Yeah, I removed the ability for VIPs to do shoutouts a long time ago, along with the VIP system change, where I said my friends shouldn't work, they should enjoy their time here, and the sole exception is Noodle. Speaking of Noodle. That's bullying. You're bullying. What? Noodle forced me. Noodle held me at pasta point. You know how much it hurts getting slapped with a wet noodle? You ever been smacked with spaghetti? Don't ask how I know that. No, she didn't literally force me, but she definitely, made her point. It does. Also, don't ask how I know that. See, you have a very interesting life. We are not throwing Noodle at a wall. That's a bad idea. I never put up my chat dingy, majiggy program. There can be a soft wall. I don't question you. I don't question, but your life seems interesting. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Noodle just hit the wall. She. Oh. One fan a day. Cage is MIA. A padded wall where you belong? Crazy. I was crazy once. That's the real way to check if Minty's still in chat. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. My name is Markiplier. Sky. Yes, you've made that joke just recently. I love that dog, see? So much. Don't make me redeem Jack. Oh. Oh, I removed Jack. Oh my god, Noodle. Yeah, I finally removed the Jacksepticeye 100-bit jump scare. Eventually, I'll probably add something a little more branded. Because it was so weird and confusing. Nobody knows! I pinned that a long time ago, V's. Like, probably when you sent it.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Thank you for the lizard bits, Finn. It was disassociating. Obligatory disclaimer, V's. I'm gonna unpin it now, but like, if it actually bothered me, I wouldn't have pinned it. I want to Dutch Bros. Yeah, people are insane. Minty's petting the plant again. Right. The
Lizard,
big sign.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Thank you for the lizard bits, Finn. I'm definitely not going to overthink about what I was just saying about, and I'm just going to move on and have a good time. We're going to play some complex found footage today. Backrooms. I've seen a lot of Backrooms games played before. This might be one I've seen before, but it was a long time ago, if so. If I'm remembering correctly, this one doesn't have a lot of monsters and it's more ambient scares and creepiness, but we'll see. We'll see. I could be dead wrong. And thank you, Pin. I know. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Even that person I was throwing shade at. They didn't have to keep coming in and chatting and saying have a wonderful day and have a good stream and then leaving. So I appreciate them for that much. Yeah, a lot of people do. That's why I made it cost 10 bits. Not even gonna lie. Because I also didn't want it to get spammed. Yes, Fees. Smart call, Noodle, and I'm glad you didn't. Thank you, Bees.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Alright, to any and all lurkers, I appreciate all of you as well. Uh-oh, that's not good. But you're doing better than me. The fin is in. It's even funnier the third time. I gotta make more stickers. Like originally I was planning to make them all themed on like Dragalia Lost, but that went out the door really fast. Okay, I'm hydrating. Valid. Valid, Sky. Ross, one of my people? Ross, you're a lostie? Did you not even notice my hey there sticker? My stickers aren't working. Someone dropped the hey there sticker. I know, and all my characters. Oh, I love that game so much. Hey there. There we go. Hey there. Alright, V's. Right on my face. I think I have to go to my actual channel for it to work. I don't think the dashboard works with some things. I also have this in my 7 TV emotes, which is what my wave emote was always based on. Hey there. Do you really think I want an official offline version of Dragalia? The private servers were part of the problem, in my opinion, but I understand the copium a lot of people had. Do you think I'd just let anyone in the backseat? And yes, I know V's is abusing that command, and I'm gonna bonk them one of these times, but for now I'm just gonna refund it. Even though refunding it continues to allow them to afford to do it. For some reason, I care too much about point economy. I don't know why. No. No, no, that's not how that works. It's a cute idea, but no. Maybe someday when I have the VTuber model and I upgrade the firstlings, then I could actually pin it to me if someone redeems something for it. You can't just steal Wahong's jokes, Frigid. Well, I guess you can, but... Why is the ADHD distraction on Minty's bed? I can never find a good spot for it. Hey Minty, you busy with anything right now? Okay, fair enough. Oh, my stream is playing audio now. Let me close that. No, nothing important. You keep playing Marvel Rivals. I was just going to DM you a question about the thing that was talked about before. Mostly just an update check. That's as vague as I can get. I don't even need to DM you. But also zero pressure. Just legitimately curious. I'm still working on things on my side anyway. I should suck it up and try Rivals sometimes, but I have too many games right now. The Grimby! Love her emotes. Alright, well, why don't we hop into the game since I started like an hour and a half late from when I planned to today. And like that doesn't really affect you guys. Like I don't have a set time on my schedule right now because I've been a little lax and I apologize for that. But I do have a general starting time that I kind of betrayed, so I apologize for that. But I'm glad so many of you are here in spite of that. It warms my heart. Rabble wabble. Hey, fair enough. Oh my goodness. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I miss Shabella. She was my baby under Dahlia Lost, my 3-star baby that I tried to make as good as humanly possible. I probably had one of the strongest Shabellas on the server, but there was no way to rank it, which is probably a good thing. God, that game was lightning in a bottle, and Nintendo... I know it was Nintendo's fault that it was ruined, but hey, whatever. One day maybe they'll release a parody of it or an off-brand offshoot continuing the story. Who's to say? The thing is, in the early days, Ross, Nintendo told them to monetize it less. Nintendo outright told them to be less greedy with the monetization. And then they didn't advertise it at all. And then they proceeded to be even greedier than Cygames was on Pocket Camp and other similar games. So it almost seemed like they wanted it to fail. But I don't know. Conspiracy theories, we'll never know the answer. Yep. Unfortunately, they were very generous, and the fandom kept saying, guys, stop. Let me pay you money. I'm just glad I got Bondforge Zethia by the end there. I loved Zethia so much. I don't care what anyone says. Alright, let me get into the game. We can keep yapping though. This is a very chill game. I would very much like it if we kept yapping. But I am going to get into the game. Also, $297 pulls. 3 pulls from Hard Pity. I got Galanot. That is the most a gacha game has ever dicked with me, Ross. Or whatever the Hard Pity was on Dragalia. And here we are. And we are going to play some games. So let's just jump right into it. Ow. All right, we're in the Oshkosh. See how this game runs, because honestly, I didn't test it, and I'm running at about 18 FPS right now. So that's a good sign. Let's lower some settings. Oh no, Pin, I'm so sorry. That hurts to think about. All right. I was going to make that joke. Might be a good idea if they actually let me turn off film grain, but whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Running at 21 FPS doesn't seem like an ideally immersive time. Might be another time to plug my PC fund. Which, Minty, you can just consider that my DM, I guess. In a not really kind of way. The FPS is not going up no matter how much I lower the settings. Is it just the film grain killing me? Yeah, I literally lost 1 to 2 FPS by going back to high settings. I wonder if I put this on dedicated full screen, if it would be a little better. I know that I won't be able to see my chat as easily, but nope, that's not any better. Let me try a window. No, actually, that's a terrible idea. Field of paper cuts, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna try this, but if it doesn't cooperate, it's probably gonna be a bust, and I'll have to switch to a different game. All right, back we go. Resume game. Yeah, when I turn my camera, it gets really choppy. But yeah, everybody, a more chill backrooms experience, huh? I could try putting it in windowed mode, but then I'm gonna have to fix the scaling in my OBS. I do actually oddly find backrooms kind of cozy, as horrifying as they can be. Yeah, I'm getting some annoying artifacting when I load in new areas. Or chopping. Artifacting might be the wrong word. They need a mod to remove the film grain. Yeah, right? Like 9 times out of 10, I agree. And I get that weird feeling that I can't explain. That I call, like, fake nostalgia. Because, like, that's not what it is, but that's what I call it. Like, sometimes in certain settings in a game, I'll walk in and I'll get this weird feeling. Almost like a mix of comfort, depression, and longing. But, like, never has it been actually associated with anything nostalgic. Please do not move the chairs. But like the backrooms can kind of give me that feeling sometimes. When I walked into that big garage workshop area in the Long Dark once, I got that feeling. I don't really know how to explain it, and there's no visible pattern I can think of on what triggers it. So I've been unable to properly describe or figure out what causes it. But yeah, there was one time when I was younger that I got to walk the halls of a middle school outside of operational hours because I knew the custodian there at the time and they were giving me a lift to work. So they had to go earlier than my work shift, so I was just chilling there for a while. And if you've never walked the halls of a quote unquote abandoned school, it is such a weird feeling. Especially when it's a school you went to. But it's a good weird feeling. almost a mix of ominous and comfy, kind of like the backrooms. So yeah, kind of a liminal space on that regard. So I'm trying to manually move the the camera slowly to make up for the low frame rate, so I don't make you or myself like horribly motion sick. So let's hope I'm right and that this is not one of the games that actually has a monster. But I gotta tell you, operating at 18 FPS, this really brings me back to my days on my old PC, like playing League of Legends and other games. It's the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Are you afraid of the dark? Kind of. I don't think I have a night vision. There's no control list. So I think I'm just supposed to assume that I don't go through here. But everything points to this spot right here. Yeah. Nope. Well, no, I didn't. I already knew I couldn't. I just committed to the bit. Plus, you never know. Also, you can't enter the wall like Wile E. Coyote. He just dies. Okay, well, you can't do that to me, man. No, you're fine. I'm trying to make it as cinematic for you guys as I can as well. Thank you, Aviary Logistics. Exactly. These walls look dirty. I'm gonna get me a sponge and some soap. Imagine if the solution to getting out of the backrooms was to just do community service and remove any signs of like black mold and shit like that. And then eventually the backrooms powers that be will be like, hey, thanks for the maintenance. You can go now. Like, what if that's it? Like, just half joke, half serious. Like, what if they just want someone to maintain them? I mean, kind of. Depends on how crowded it gets. Like, I feel like a couple people, if you arrived as a party, it's still a liminal space, but it's just less lonely. Oh, damn, that's right. I remember that. See, he and I might have been on the same wavelength. That tells a story. One could assume that those vents are connected, right? But then why is that airtight otherwise, other than the vent? And that's more of a hole into the abyss than a vent. Yeah, I think that's the closest I've gotten to actually walking a liminal space. Other than a mall close to closing time, would be the inoperational pool that I walked through. Somebody just got a jump scare sticker sent to them in a stream I was lurking, and it made me think there was a monster for half a second. But yeah, I do find liminal spaces kind of comfy. That said, I can't wait for more updates to come out for the Backrooms Escape Together so I can play that again. Noodle and I agreed we should wait for more updates, even though it's tempting to see what the new map is. I'd be tempted to go in and try endless mode, but then I might see the new map. Not endless mode, nightmare difficulty or whatever it was called. It's kind of soothing. If my FPS would actually cooperate, this would actually be like the most soothing time. There's the mold again. Maybe I go this way this time. Now, is this truly a dead end or is there a crawl space? There's a crawl space. Okay. Oh, see, that's awful. I'm sorry. My landlord's gotta be like that. Like, there's really only, from what I've seen, two kinds of landlords. Three, technically, if you count the overlap of, like, they have both the qualities. You have the greedy landlords, and then you have the lazy landlords. Some might argue you can't be. Yeah, I keep yelling at someone in particular to stop buying me birthday and Christmas gifts because I don't need physical gifts to know I'm appreciated, and they need to save their money, but they keep doing it anyway. And I told them, well, I didn't tell them, I've been thinking of telling them that, knowing full well that I'm hard off too, if next time they buy me a gift, I'm sending them the money for it. Well, if it's a big gift. And that way, like, maybe they'll get the message. I don't want them wasting their money on me. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, there's a difference between being safe and being comfortable. See, I relate to that on such a deep level. I'm so sorry. I'd say enjoy your lurk, but try to hang in there. Yeah, I relate to that statement too. I feel like it was just a month ago, maybe two, where I said similar about something. Heart goes out to you, friend. Now, what do we have here? Ah, the vent again, huh? All right. Perhaps I'm on the right track. And I just got turned around before. Daisy, Daisy. Give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy. There's a very quiet game. It's not playing music. I'm just singing. Oh, good God. Well, there you guys go. V's and Minty ruined your cage karaoke. Because now I can't stop laughing. Honestly, they probably saved your eardrums a lot of suffering, but like Minty in particular, I know has been wanting me to sing. What? Oh no, no, never mind. No, I know what that one's fair. That's that. Now that's Cap. I might have a soft voice, but a singing voice I do not have. Help. I now understand where the fear in this game comes in. This game does liminal spaces so really fucking well. There's no monster. There doesn't have to be a monster. There's just you in the endless hallways and not knowing where the hell you're going and getting turned around and then the anxiety that you keep getting turned around, and then you're not finding anything new, and then, oh, I've seen this hallway before. This is absolutely what the Backrooms is, and it does it really well. And this game is free. And it's promoting a paid game, mind you. Like, they made this game free, and now they have a paid sequel. But it really does so well at capturing the anxiety and comfort of the Backrooms at the same time. Oh, the corridor. Now I want to play Blueprints. I almost said Backrooms. Oh. Next section. I'm half. Whoa. All for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage. Huh. But you'd look sweet upon the seat. And hello, how are you today? Gonna say hello, how can I help you? But there was not the right amount of syllables, so I had to just run with it. Now it's gotten proper creepy. You end up lost in a myriad of hallways and then wind up in a place like this. Oh good, it's the library. I love me a library. But what lies beyond the library stairwell? We will find out. That's an itchy wrist. Okay, we're done. Can I crouch? I didn't know I could crouch. All right, welcome to the library. Anyone have a book they want to read? Anything in particular? I don't see a lot of books. But maybe we can find one. Gotta check the Dewey Decimal System. I can't with this place. New releases? Hot dog. What? I can't get to the new releases. So now here we sit, staring upon the new releases section where my character can't even just slowly meander over the shelf. This area is off limits. But why, we must wonder, why is this area off limits? Is there something that drifts just beyond our realm of vision? Or is it simply the game developer didn't want to render anything back there and wanted to keep us on the straight and narrow, despite the previous area being unforgivingly an unforgiving maze of torture and torment? Perhaps they simply wanted to keep us lasered in until we properly got to the next section. Perhaps that is all there is to it. Or perhaps there is a great void. A mimic, perhaps, taking the form of the history of Orindia. And as soon as you grab the book, it consumes you. The greed, the pain, the teeth, the lust for living, the regret. Then you wake up and you see these pillars and you wonder, why am I in the back rooms? How did I end up here? Can I get out? Will I get out? These questions and more swim through your mind. The gentle blue light calls to you, but you wonder if it's a trap. Oftentimes, in dangerous situations, comfort is the enemy. And so instead, you proceed down the pasty yellow halls of familiarity. After all, this is what you've grown used to in all your time here in the backrooms thus far. As the air pressure and wind rips through your ears, you start to realize something. Even before this library fell into the backrooms, there was already something not quite right about it. The chairs were far too tall, the tables equally so. They twisted and bent as if in a painting. The walls aligned in a strange pattern, with paintings on a children's area, but no books or toys. Simply sectioned off rooms. You continue into a mass array of pillars, similar to the level 0 yellow rooms you witnessed previously and very recently. It's almost comforting to see these yellow walls again, just so short a time after the stark contrast of the great white hall with all the hanging wires. You see a light in the darkness that you willingly crawl towards, wondering. You head towards the warmly lit hallway or the coolly lit hallway. It's birth or death. You stand in the darkness with no knowledge of what stands next to you. The cool light or the warm light in the carpeted floor. You stand on this decision, and against your better judgment, you move towards the cooler light. Curiosity taking hold. You see a hall of purple doors going up a slanted hallway, leading into another hardwood area. Thin hall overlooking a pool room. Well, not quite a pool room, but a tiled floor similar to that you would see in the pools. You hear in the back of your mind. As a squishum passes your train of consciousness. Do you continue, or do you go up the stairway? Which way is out? You fell through the ceiling when you arrived here. Thank you for the pats. But you can't quite get your head around, is up the way out, or is down the way out? You don't even know. You've lost track of verticality at this point. You decide the stairs might be a change of pace. You went downstairs to get into the library. Perhaps this is just correcting the status quo. And yet you go up an extra flight, more than before. So if up is indeed the way out, then now you're well on your way. Gone up 2 levels now, as opposed to the neutral point you started in. And it seems to be a mall directory of some sort. But the mall section... Okay, it was rendering. I thought there was something in the hallway behind me. Broke my composure for a second there. The mall section seems disappointingly short. We go back into the wonderful comfort of the yellow halls. The Oshkosh area, if you will. At least we know we've made some level of forward progress, if you can consider it forward. The lights flicker and you wonder why. Was it chance? Or are you a foreign entity here and it's flickering in response to you? Or are you being followed? It's hard to say. An ominous chair sits in the middle of a large hallway. You decide to walk past it. Halfway past it, you're filled with a small, inexplicable amount of anxiety and decide to run the rest of the way past it into the next room. That room is a dead end, so you're thankful to realize that your paranoia was unfounded. You turn around and head back, still slightly uneasy to pass the chair once again. What would a chair actually be able to do, you ask yourself, laughing off your fears. But quickly you find an answer. What if it's not the chair? But what if there's something in the chair that you just simply cannot perceive? What if that something took issue with you? Almost worse still, what if that something took a liking to you? We move, we struggle, we get lost, we get confused, we wonder what we're doing. We run a little, walk a little. We wonder if our camera battery will last for our entire time here, or if the rest of our endeavors will be for nothing. You see familiar areas, but these can't be the same halls. These can't be the same rooms, because you've gone up 2 flights of stairs, as opposed to where these rooms were before. Are the halls repeating, or are they shifting, moving, relocating, following you? Are you lost? Or are you just forever exactly where you need to be? These are the same halls. They're exactly the same. You tell yourself. Everything's exactly the same as you run back towards the large white hallway. The stairway has to be here. You know it is, so you keep going. To prove to yourself something's just not right. At any given point, you're all willing to chat. I'm just narrating for the sake of improv practice and kind of entertaining you guys. But then you come across something different, despite it all. A supermarket area. I'm glad you were enjoying it. Well, I'm glad. I'm willing to keep doing it. I just wanted to let you guys know you're not... illegal to talk. You know what I meant. Words are hard. You wait for a moment before leaving. The change was comforting.
Woohoo!
Okay, ignoring that. Thank you for the stretch. And now's a good time to break since we're in ads anyway. Not everyone's subbed. And to respond to a DM. Yeah, the woohoo was amazing timing. I died. That
Woohoo.
killed me. Thank you, Noodle. Thank you, V's. Well, we'll let this ad break run and we'll just chat casually and then I'll get back to the narration. It was fun. I just wanted you guys to know that you're welcome to talk and I can put a pause on the narration anytime. Topsy, I'm gonna cry. I can make horror comforting. Is that my niche? Job putting it into words. Oh, the ads are done. Cool. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. What I was ignoring was a DM that somebody told me to ignore. So I was like, all right, I'm ignoring it. Yeah, like the backrooms, except for the ones that force monsters on you, I do agree. They're comforting in a way. That's why I wanted to try this game. And I was hoping I had the right one. And I'm pretty sure I do at this point. But yeah. All right. You find yourself hesitating from moving on for a moment. The areas have been so repetitive, even the different ones. Aside from the great foreboding white hall that you found to be intimidating with all the hanging wires coming from the ceiling as if tendrils from a beast just waiting around your perception. This convenience store or grocery store section you find to be a familiar comfort and a change of pace. And it lasted far too short. The next area is bound to be more of the yellow halls. And while you need to move forward, you hear a monster at your corner, but you move on. You need to move forward. You grab a water off the shelf. You take a few sips and you move along. You thank the heavens. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. And you move on. Probably. A strange, out-of-place staircase greets you in the next room. You don't spend too much time thinking about it, how everything here is strange. That's just Oddly out of place. Much like the dresser around the next corner. Or the end table. Would perhaps be a more apt description. You decide to walk past it. Perhaps it's a breadcrumb left to you by whatever forces govern this place, or whomsoever may have been here before you. And sure enough, past this end table, you find a stairway with a railing leading up to an area with an odd blue light. You find the blue light comforting, but again wonder, is the comfort a trap? Still, you move towards it. The blue light is just too tempting. But much like the supermarket area, which by all rights should offend your faculties, but soothed you instead, this area lasts depressingly short. And as you crawl beneath a low ceiling once again, you realize there's pillows in a room. And the area you crawled out of was a lot smaller than you thought. You decide maybe it's best not to touch the pillows. Perhaps it's the same as the chair and there's something outside your perception waiting for you to get close enough. Then you realize you're on a loop, so the blue light, while maybe not a death trap, might have been a distraction. Take a deep breath, and you move on. Another staircase. You're beginning to grow tired of being teased. With a small staircase upwards, just 3 little steps, leads to a much larger staircase heading downwards once again. You decide to follow the stairs because any vertical movement is a change of pace. And you find yourself in a hall that is something of an optical illusion and gets shorter as you approach it. You crouch beneath the low ceiling and once again see an interesting area ahead of you. Blinded doors as if from a detective agency. That hallway was, yes. And another blue light. And you hear wind. And you wonder, why do I hear wind? Is it death? Or is it freedom? You hesitate. You're not sure. You're not sure which way the air is coming from, or if it's a good or a bad thing. You're not sure if finding it is the right answer or the wrong answer. So for now, you head to the clear and deliberate dead end, just for the sole reason of the blue light causing you comfort once again. You spend some time staring directly at it, hurting your eyes a little as a result. But that pain reminds you that you're here. It's nothing severe, nothing detrimental, but a little reminder to keep going. You're alive. This isn't purgatory. You need to find your way out. Going up the stairs, you see a dead end, so you realize this isn't the way the air was coming from. So while that might not stay a dead end, your curiosity cannot be sated without investigating the sound of the air. But then you realize the sound is gone. And as you turn a corner, you see a hallway of 3 oversized chairs, which, for reasons you can't place, you find to be horribly intimidating, especially following previous logic. You decide to stay as far from them as possible while still moving past them. Perhaps they're guarding something. No, I find the theme just to be... Aha! Here is the sound air. Words are hard. The theme is, I don't trust anything. In a situation unfamiliar like this, you may find it easy to find simple comforts, but you have to wonder, why are they here? Should I have tried to jump? A toppled chair. Toppled end table. Another white shutter closet door. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy they liked it, Sky. Is this a telephone pole, you ask yourself? It must be. Congratulations. I wish I could use it. What the hell? You realize you stepped onto an elevator, and as the doors slide closed automatically, regardless of any input from you, you can't help but panic slightly. Where am I going? Am I getting out? Am I going further in? The answer, you can't place. This isn't freedom, no. But is it further in or closer to the surface? I would also... I'm kind of gonna pause for a second. Well, let me read Ray's message here while I'm on pause. Ray says, I just got some great news. Basically, I'm 2 different teams at work, mostly the same work, just different clients for each team. My company lost a client for one of the teams, and it's disbanding along with half my shifts. I reached out to my team manager just now to ask if there's a plan for finding new placements for the people on my team. I'm assuming a part 2 is to follow. Cage is saving for a new PC that should expand his streaming capabilities. He'd appreciate your help so long as you stay within your means. Ray says, she hit me with the what the heck? I was just about to message you that I set up a meeting tomorrow with another team manager to get you on their team. Oh, nice. The anxiety was extremely short-lived. And, Sky, she is a good manager from the sound of it. Yeah, I'm kind of neutral on that, if you can hear me. Like, at the one hand, I understand an artist should respect their worth and they should be paid for their work. But I also understand making art for a friend and not expecting or wanting anything for it. The difference being, did they ask you to do this for them, or did you offer? Because if they ask you to do it, they might have intended to pay you from the get-go to support you. And what you do with that information is still completely up to you, and you're completely within your rights to refuse the money. but it just might be where they're coming from. And yeah, the mall would have been nice, see. Hey, Based, we love to see camaraderie and friendly reminders in this community. Let them buy you 10 Costco hot dogs. Also, raise. You know the deal. I'll be a, Pinky. The change in the atmosphere of the pool rooms kind of put a hammer on my narration, but I'm also enjoying chatting with you guys. Oh, I might go back into the narration eventually, but I hope you guys enjoyed that for what it was in the moment. Even if I was silly with some of it. To be frank, one of my old managers, C says, bought me several Red Bulls and cookies. She was great. Yeah, I've complained to a couple people about one of my managers lately, but like, push comes to shove, they're a great manager. I just have some issues with feeling strung along lately. But if I could choose any manager, it would be them. If I went to a new job and they're like, "Who do you want to be your manager?" I would say them. Bring them in. That's very true, Race. Bartering can go a long way in a situation like that. My Noodle wanted to kill me recently when I tipped them double the value. Well, 100% of the value of the commission I tipped them. But that was because I felt like they went all out and exceeded the value that the commission was originally marked at. I always planned to tip them, of course, but I tipped them that much for a very specific reason. A strange buzzing in the darkness. It's a good time to make a little thought experiment for chat. Rather than direct money, you can always say, next time we get pizza as a group, you can pick up my share, or something like that. Yeah. You found yourself in this exact situation and you heard a weird, ominous buzzing or humming noise from an infinite expanse of darkness. Would you pursue it with curiosity or avoid it like the plague? That's without the part of the human mind that sees shapes in the darkness after a while if you stare long enough. Then you have to wonder, is that my eyes playing tricks on me? Or is there actually something in there? I have tinnitus. First of all, Reyes, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unpleasant as hell. Second of all, valid. We die like men. Well, like warriors. Ladies can be warriors too. In fact, sometimes they're more efficient. That's where I came from. Did I go in a full ass circle? I went in a full ass circle. On we go. The FPS is a little better up here, by the way. Not a lot of better, but a little better. Do you guys ever be scared of public pools and wondering if there's anything in the water, even though you can clearly see inside? They asked, I needed practice. I said I would gift since I need portfolio and practice to simply be nice since he my friend and he's very nice, but now he's saying I should charge him like a pistachio chocolate. Okay. You guys not hear splashing? Because there should absolutely be game audio. It's just not a lot of audio. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? All right, how about now? No. Why do Backrooms games always give me this issue? So you guys didn't hear me running. Well, I mean, you weren't missing a lot besides ambience, but like, why do this to me? Hold on a second, guys. Veto. Complex found footage. Well, Sky, playing devil's advocate here. What you want to do is up to you. You're the you're the artist. You created the piece. If they want to pay you, it's because they care about you, which is wonderful. But you don't have to accept it. You know? And you are the real deal. Like, you make art. There's no real deal. It's just whether or not you're professional. Like, you do it for a living or not. And maybe one day you will. But that doesn't mean you're not the real deal now. You're an artist, and I've seen what you create. You're a very good one. And I was lurking your stream earlier before I went live. You were working very hard. And you should be proud of yourself. And now I'm going to see if I can get this goddamn game audio to work. Oh, that's fair too, but like, I mean what I said all the same. Was there audio then? Still no audio. Oh, that is just unfortunate. The only way I managed to fix this last time was to restart OBS. And I don't want to do that. Can anyone troubleshoot this? Because I'll probably crash my computer if I try to troubleshoot it right now. One second, I had a message that I missed apparently 12 hours ago. Because VGen likes to delay saying, hey, there's a ping here, by the way. It's I can't tell if it's showing on OBS because of same monitor. Let me shift monitors. No. It's set to the right source, but OBS is not showing any audio coming through. I'm so mad at my emote artists because they're so good at what they do. They just sent me an update earlier today, but VGen didn't give me the ping. Asking, they were doing a coloring check before they animated. So now, I probably could have had it by now if I saw that message when they sent it. But that's alright. I'm mad about that. That's VGen. I'm mad at how good they are. I tried that last time this happened. When me and you did Backrooms Escape together. I tried adding a whole new source as well. Let me try capture audio beta and see if that picks it up. But I doubt it. Now let me see if you guys get any audio. I tried it last time, but last time it didn't work. No luck, I suppose? Nope, no luck. Oh, this is unfortunate. Why is it always Backrooms games that do this? If I eject the tape, that's it. It's game over. I'm not going to be able to get back to where I was. I guarantee it. One sec, guys. The stream might disconnect briefly. Please do not panic. I will reconnect before the not like this guy goes away. So hopefully you won't have to refresh, but be ready to just in case. All right, guys, 1 second. 1 second. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5. All right. Now the question is... Thank you. Yep. Every fucking time. I shouldn't have to crash my stream to fix an audio bug. Well, at least you guys had the fun ASMR before, I guess. Yeah, don't worry. I think I broke something. Hold on. Well, here we go. Can you hear it now? Okay. So, Minty said something, but I misunderstood because I thought she expected there to be music because I was singing. But I'm like, there's no music, I'm just singing. So, that was on me. I should have checked right then and there. I understand, Noodle. Thank you for being here. Thank you for pointing it out. We're back in it now. It's only quiet because I alt-tabbed. Don't worry. Alright. I had to get my setup back up and running again. Yeah, where was I? Afraid of pools, Pinster. I'm more meant like afraid of what lurks beyond in the pool, but I was definitely afraid of the deep water too. which I think ties into my fear of heights as well. But also, obviously, drowning's no bueno. But I've always found the pool room sections of the back rooms to be kind of interesting in their own right. And so, oh my god, no, not like that. More like that one really fucked up music video. Fair enough. Good apprehension is the weird fake nostalgia feeling that I've been trying to describe, some form of apprehension maybe. Because this is short triggering that. Not fear. Trepidation. I'm trying to think of every time I've felt this feeling and like liken it to whatever it could be. I'm going to have to keep trepidation or apprehension in mind for every time this happens and see if maybe that is all it is. Man, to be ADHD and trying to figure out what a feeling is. Whatever. Good thing that's not me. Whoop. This one was much quicker. The longest section is definitely going to be the yellow room. Oh, hell yeah. I was just getting hungry. Oh, no. Suddenly I've lost my appetite. Yeah. See, I think you and I just went through the exact set of emotions at the same time. You know what's worse? The snacks were a lie. Oh, it does keep going a little. Hotel. Oh, God. No pain, no gain. Go get 'em. A moment. I just noticed the stream I was lurking ended. So I should probably open up another stream that I'm supposed to be attending anyway. Drop a couple little rats and move on for now. Know that I'm always watching, even if I'm streaming. If you're in a chat that I mod, you're never safe. Unless I'm at work, because mobile dashboard sucks, and so does mobile mod view. They've made some improvements, sure, but... I love this room. It did give me that weird feeling. So maybe it's not trepidation, but maybe it still is. That poor chair. Yeah, they made some improvements, but they got a lot of room for growth. I tried thinking of like seeing if I could run my PNG in VTube Studio, which theoretically I can, just so I could run TITS, the Twitch Integrated Throwing System, for those of you who are uninitiated. But that's not the issue. Like, VTube Studio would absolutely still cause the lag even if I was going through a PNG, because it's the program and the resources and the webcam access causing the problems. Oh, that was just me getting antsy. There was nothing actually chasing me. Something I've not been utilizing much is the zoom, but this hallway... Yeah, I thought maybe if I didn't talk, my gain wouldn't pick it up, but... No. Sorry about that. Well, not my gain, the attack window. This stopped being a hotel very quickly. Oh, the growling in the hallways? Okay, so you didn't hear the background noise in my house. That's good. Oh, good. I think it's radio static, but it's still ominous. Either radio static or a huge insect man. Oh, it's a radio. Oh, for Fruit Loops ever. We're back in the Yellow Land. Hey guys. You don't mind if I come in, right? That didn't take long. That was oddly easy. Jeffrey, Samwise, Henry, Marshall, Sue, Janet, Jack, Corey, and Hogan. You're all good, right? You're all good if I go in the elevator? All right. Turns out it's an intercom and not on the radio. All right. Merrily we roll along. I don't like that. You may not enter. Okay, Jeffrey, Samwise, Henry, Marshall, Vera, Chuck, Janet, Jack, and Hogan apparently were not pleased with me going in the elevator. Did I miss Sue? Or did I not say Sue? I think I got mostly the same names. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Good world building. That's how. Told you I had a reason to be scared of the goddamn chairs. I'm not crazy. You're all crazy. Anyway, more Oshkosh. Leaving the elevator from the hotel area, you begin to wonder why everything that's different doesn't last very long. They stuck me in a dining room. A dining room full of chairs. And chairs make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They stuck me in a dining room. A dining room full of chairs. Wooden chairs. Wooden chairs with wooden tables. And chairs make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a dining hall. A dining room full of chairs. Wooden chairs with wooden tables. And chairs make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a hall. A dining hall. A dining hall with wooden chairs. And those chairs, they made me crazy. Oh, crazy. I was crazy once. Oh, was I crazy once? They put me in a lecture hall. Just like me. And ominous hallway. If there's anything I can do good, it's a pretty maniacal laugh. And there's a very, very easy way to do it, if anyone wants advice. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, I think my back just popped. And I almost put out my shoulder. But that was a good stretch. Yeah, if you ever want to know how to really get a good maniacal laugh out, just put all your anxiety into it. So I suppose if you're well adjusted, you can't really do it. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh, what's a little attempted murder between friends, Pin? Don't even worry about it. This room is crazy. Don't any of you start, but it is. The higher ceiling where the partitions don't even hit the ceiling, there's something intimidating about that. Which doesn't want to give you your streak. Retail. Oh my god, see. I'm so sorry that retail has hurt you so much, and I can relate. But I feel like it's hurt you more, which is impressive. Pin, I don't know. That's weird. Devil's Advocate, are you lurking more than one stream? Because sometimes Twitch will get mad about that. Are you on mobile or are you on PC? I'm troubleshooting here. Yeah, true. No, I see what you were saying. I just... Yeah, that's fair. I'm only supervisor, and you can't even really call that middle management. It's just... I'm important enough to tell people what to do, but unimportant enough to be blamed when things go wrong. That's how I always describe my position to people. Attention Oshkosh customers. Attention Oshkosh customers. If there is a wooden chair in the vicinity, please move to the immediate elevator closest to you. Probably to lead you here. Oshkosh. If you want to know what the original backrooms are based on, it's an abandoned Oshkosh in Wisconsin, I believe. They found it like a year ago. People found out, I found the backrooms! Anyway, that's the end of the stream, everybody. That's insanely valid, see. My problem is I can't promote. They don't seem to want me to. And part of it's self-inflicted. Because of availability and all that. But without going too... Without going too into it, every excuse for why I'm not being offered promotions whenever there's one on the table, I was able to reasonably throw back into the face of the manager I was speaking with. Only because they're one that I'm comfortable with and I trust them, but like, at the end of the day, I guess it only goes so far. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but apparently the speed limit's 35, so I'm going slow. hit you with something else. Because, man, that was a choice to make that the summoning music. Let me tell you. What you did was an illegal move. I volunteered this information. Nah. The music stopped. I'm sad now. I guess after that little solace, we can move on, but awaiting Ross's answer if he ever looked up the lyrics of the Dragalia Lost summoning music. Dalco? Yeah. She's pretty cool. It was an interesting idea to like take a game and then contract a singer who had nothing to do with the game and just use her pre-existing music for the game and not even record new music. And then use a song about a lover's unaliving for summoning. Was certainly a choice. In fact, the sound you hear when you start the summoning, the little sound Dalco makes with the tchoo, that's supposed to be the onomatopoeia for the gunshot. Well, this went places. Yep. There's a lot of them. K-pop has some too. So about that nice weather. All around me are familiar faces. As you walk across the endless expanse of white, after coming up from a seemingly dislocated elevator. Who lives in the middle of nowhere? Sorry. There goes the narration, but can't ignore Courage the Cowardly Dog reference. You come upon a series of 3 small suburban houses. Yeah, that's fair, though. There is. J-pop's full of them. Oh, that one's cursed, see? I actually watched a video essay once breaking down why Ramses was the scariest monster and episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite episode. But this person actually broke into why it was such a powerful episode and monster. Like the Return the Slab guy. If you don't know by name, Ramses. And it was some really good points. It was a fairly short video, and I wish I could remember the name of the creator. But basically, it came down to episode design. Through the entire series, both before and after that episode, Ramses remains the only episode where there was almost no comedy relief to break up the tension, which is the formula Courage usually had. which he broke down in that video as well. Courage, usually because it was a show primarily geared towards children, like baby's first horror, it would break up the tension with comedy always. Ramses, there was only one actual comedic moment, on top of it being darker and heavier than most of the other episodes. And the one comedic moment in that episode was when Courage, I think it was when he pulled the plug out of the basement to drain the flood. Ramses just went, "Aw, come on." Cats, Motel, Spiders. See, I don't have a vivid remembery. Yeah, I don't have a vivid remembery of a lot of the episodes, but if you showed me it, I would probably remember it. Ramses was the first episode I saw. Well, that was easy. And it kind of attached me to it. I tried to leave because I wanted to look at the third house, but it won't let me. Bow, 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 what the shit? Well, game over. Oh God, yeah. You could only ever end with you dying because the name of the game was found footage. That's valid. I could play through The Lion King in my head, the original movie, when I was younger. I probably couldn't do it now. Exposure and all that. But if you guys enjoyed that, maybe sometime when the sequel to the game goes on sale, I'll pick it up. Alright. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break and we're going to see where we go from here because it's only been 2 hours. Game over. I'll look at that while I run the ads. Let's see. Right before the crash, too. That's a feature. I'm gonna edit. There we go. Would that be better if I did it this way, I wonder? I'm gonna try something. Curious. Yeah, that might be good. We'll do it this way for once. It's not every day that I edit the clips down that way. Featured, and that's probably what I'll make my story to save people who lost their watch streak, if anyone cares, but you know what I mean. I think most people who care are actually here today, but what can you do? Oh yeah, I have D&D Saturday. That's something to look forward to. Boom, 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 boom. No! Sorry. Now I'm all encouraged in my head. Very nicely cut. You and Pin have become like my best clippers. And Minty occasionally comes out with the bangers when they're here actively. Gotta always thank Minty for the dumpy clip. Rude in the back rooms, it's rude in real life. Whoa. I said that backwards. 5 feet apart because they're not normal. I don't know, so that was short. Not short, it was actually decent time. The Complex Expedition is their next game. However, that one's $14. So I'm leaving that one on the back burner for now. But if you guys enjoyed this, we can do that one. And I have seen gameplay of this one as well. But like that one, I would have forgotten most of it. Actually, I don't know, looking at the screenshots, if I've seen gameplay of this one. But I feel like I've seen the opening. I don't know. Still looks fun. I'll wishlist it. It just came out July of this year, so it probably won't go on a generous sale anytime soon. There's other games I want to get to, other horror games I want to play, other games I already own that I would like to play. Shy a surprise. What? Ba-da-ba. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. So, do we keep on the theme of kind of ambient spooky, or do we try to play something completely different, or do we just vibe for a while? Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Gab- gab- ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. That's what I tried to do in 2023, and I failed miserably. I got through like 5 or 6 games. Some of them were new. Well, I'm not gonna lie. My plan was I was kind of trying to copy another streamer who did like 2022. They made it their goal to play 22 games on their backlog. I could try that for 2026 as well. I could try to get through at least 26 games that I already own. Not new ones that I was looking forward to. I can still play those, but they don't count for my 26 games. Games I've already started but haven't finished will also apply. Yeah, it could be something to do. It's impossible, Ross. Oh. Hey, Captured has an update. You remember Captured? You liked that game, Pin. I'm such an ass. I'm sorry. I gotta get to Elden Ring eventually. I really do. Captured was the Spot the Difference game with the hallways and all the creatures that could spawn. And the ominous, deep, bassy voice narrating to you what you should or shouldn't do. I do enjoy that game, though. Goodbye, exactly. I'm not sure what bothered you more, the creatures or the fact that I was almost completely unbothered by them outside of a gameplay perspective. Not gonna lie, I'm not really gonna play it. But eventually I might. I can't let myself change what games I want to play because of people just because I like them in my chat. Because that's a mistake I've made in the past. But in this case, I'm not really feeling up to playing it, so don't worry. Also, I refunded your random game fact. I know. I do like you being engaged in chat. As much as you enjoy my streams, I enjoy having reliable and comfortable regulars in my chat. But I'll always appreciate just lurking, whether you're busy or you can't handle the subject matter of the game. Lurkers are always appreciated here. Speaking of, thank you for the offering. It would appear I have company. It's good to see you, but remember, you're never required to be here. Only come here if you feel like you want to chill for a while. Well, it's always a happy time to see you in chat. We love our regulars, we really do. And our uncommon regulars. Like people like Raven who aren't here every time, but they consistently show up every now and then. Love them as well. In some ways, I value them a lot because, like, you're not so addicted that you're gotta be here every stream, but you still remember to come by, which means you're still thinking of me, and that means a lot. And addicted isn't the right word, but you know what I mean, I think. I hope. Well, we finished that game. I'm just trying to decide what to yawn in your mouth. Yawn in your ears. That's weird. Strike that from the record. That never happened. That's fair, that's fair. But I know you probably got a lot of work to do, and you should do it. Y'all are my best friends and my worst enemies. Can't with y'all. So don't. Just don't use me as an excuse. You all... What? Fine. No. Raven, I like you here. I was just commenting on you said you had a lot of work to do. It's for a personal project. You never have to rush and get it done on any sort of timeline. Now what do I play next, as I have asked 3 or 4 times already? Oh, okay, okay. You could play Welcome to Elderfield. That's on my list for a while. Just a demo. Game's still in development. Although apparently I've uninstalled it. So... Wait, no I haven't. Why did the store page still have an option to install? That's weird. Maybe it's a new version. Like a completely separate version. I'm not playing Super Monkey Ball, especially since I don't have any emulation currently running on my computer. Pardon me. Oh look, Code Vein. Oh, that's gonna have to go soon. And they announced Code Vein 2 coming out 2026. January. I still haven't played Code Vein 1. But I might have plans. I might have plans. Same vein, except I know it's good. I just haven't made the time to play it. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't looked into it much because I intend to play it. Ugh. All the outs and free. I could play Oxenfree on stream sometime and then prep for Oxenfree 2. But like... I've done things like that. Well, now I'm back in like 2017 on my game library, so... Yeah, I thought that might ping in your brain. Very nice. Excuse me. There's Analog. I'm not playing it again, but it's a good game. Good visual novel if you don't mind a lot of reading. Well, Pin, I thought we already talked about that. If we don't find something else before we finish Raft, then that can be something we do after Raft. Yeah, no. That's fine, Raven. Speaking on a personal level, I appreciate seeing you pop up in chat. Speaking on an algorithm level, I appreciate the engagement. We also have RE5, but we've both played that, and I haven't played Code Vein. So there's options, right? We can talk about it. I bought the Penumbra games ages ago. And I have not played them past like the first area on the first game. Something just scared somebody. Oh, my back just popped. What? Hold on a second, I gotta look into this. Ah, I see. Okay, never mind. It was just a prequel demo. I was like, wait, why'd they remove it from the store? It was a prequel demo. I can play Order 13, but I don't know where I left off on my playthrough. And that is significantly creepier. I was addicted to that game for a while. I was min-maxing it. I even like had a plan, like I was planning it out, like I'm gonna get further than anybody. I'm gonna break what should be considered the max possible high score. And then I realized something. I stopped to ask myself why. Nobody in this game is competing for high scores or to see how far they can get. There's no high score list. Nobody in the Steam forums is talking about, like, hey, let's go all the way. Let's see how far we can take it. And when I posted about it, I got no engagement. Like, nobody really cares, so why did I care? But it was a fun game, and I might go back to it sometime just to get the rest of the achievements. Most of the achievements require a longer playthrough. Because I can, right? But, like, the problem is, what's considered the upper limit? Like, maybe I was already, like, almost the furthest anyone had gotten. Because at the point I was at before I came up with a strategy to make it further, which I never did, and now I kind of forget, it was down to RNG if I won or not. The point I left off was completely down to RNG if it wanted to hand me the win or not. So, like, I feel like I was on day 21. I feel like 22 or 23 is probably the upper limit. It does have an end goal, like to beat the game, but you can just keep going instead, and that's what I was doing. And it's pretty much working in a, it wound up coming down to, the game, I mean. It's like working in a cursed Amazon fulfillment center. With your pet cat. But the game blew up even outside of the horror market, so people asked and the developers delivered. They gave accessibility settings. You can turn off the jump scare noises, you can turn off the monster, you can turn off the time limit, and you can turn off the ability for your cat to die of loneliness. Yes, that's a thing. But I feel like with no punishment, there is no game. I turned off the jump scares, absolutely, because they were cheap and stupid. But nothing that actually changed the way the game played. But I understand the need for those settings. For the record, your cat can never die a gruesome death by the monsters. It's always safe inside your warehouse bedroom. But if you leave him alone too long, it's the arbitrary time limit of the game. He will just die an off-screen death of loneliness. Nothing but text on a screen to tell you you fucked up. Which is fair, but it's still sad. Here I am just yapping for like 20-30 minutes about different games and horror games. Yeah, Tantalus, I mean, that's a little different though, because it's self-fulfillment in a way. And you might use them for something one day. And you are, to my knowledge, using them for something. Oh. But the gameplay loop was satisfying, so I enjoyed the game for a good while. Could go into Grun. I could try to find more achievements on Grun. But that would take a longer stream to get my muscle memory back, I feel. Or I could just keep yapping for another half an hour and we can raid out at 3 hours. Or I can pick another game to sink my teeth into and we can go for another hour or two. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I do a poll, or do we have a clear we don't care, or a clear do it this way? What's this? Antos, thank you for the offering. Run or whatever you might be interesting if it becomes recurrent. Bam blueprints. So, Grunt is a game I've already finished, but I loved it enough to want to get all the achievements on. As far as I know, I got all the endings, including the good ending, but there's just some side achievements. But it's one of those games that requires you to master it. It's like is Majora's Mask something that I can safely say you're familiar with, C? Okay. It's pretty much Majora's Mask, but on a shorter time limit. And if you're ADHD. Lots of micromanaging, memorizing when this happens, when to do this, when to get that, how this interacts with this, how to avoid this from happening. So I got the good ending. I got all the endings and I got the good ending. Good choice. Respectable choice. Not a game I played much, if at all, but a very respectable choice. What's crazy is there's an achievement called Explore All Areas that I don't have. But I got the good ending. I got all the endings. So what did I miss? Or does it mean in a single playthrough? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Dark Souls 1 is a very good choice. Cafe. I believe. What was it? I guess I can kind of see it, but not really. Well, listen. Cafe's got, like, the best support system in the world. He's got his wife, and he's got some little kid who's willing to spend the last 3 days of the world getting him and his wife together. Hell no. It's the way the back of the hair sweeps out from the neck, your colors. Yeah, although I know that. I know my hair doesn't. I understand where you were coming from. It was just kind of like, I see it, but I don't kind of thing. No, not the weird. I mean, the dance was funny, but that mask was creepy as hell. We are hate friends. Love that. Whatever that means. Wind God. Sorry, that was random. Wind Waker's good. Alright, so, I mean, I'll make a quick poll. Just a very quick one, though. Alright, 3-minute poll. No, I don't typically like wearing the doll of an old man's torso on my face. Well, I know that Frigid and Pin have voted in the poll. Hello there, long time no see, but also not really. Well, no kidding, that's why I knew you voted. And it seems to be a pretty clean sweep. Unless I get a raid suddenly and everyone votes for a different one. It's pretty clear. Well, that used to be a mainstay on my channel. I played it like 2 to 3 times a week. I even had a playlist for it on YouTube, but now that playlist kind of fell apart. I stopped keeping up with it. Oh, Burgie Time? I could also play that sometime. Absolutely. No, it isn't Frigid. So I have nowhere near an ad break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a 30-second ad while I get up and stretch while that poll finishes. And then we'll get going, and maybe I'll play Burgie Time on stream sometime soon. Just not for the whole stream, obviously. All right, guys. 30-second ads. Be right back, and then we'll get into the next game. If I get a raid, cool. Otherwise, it's going to be Supermarket Simulator. All right. Bye-bye. Be right back.
Oh, I did a thing.
You did a ding.
I made a ding. Oh no. Now I don't know what to do with my life. I got the ding and now I'm good. Don't take that out of context.
I wasn't going to until you said that. I hadn't literally thought of it.
You weren't going to until you said it.
No, I wasn't Let's get some more. One more first aid kit, because you never know when an emergency will happen. Oops. Oh well. You want to see something really cool? Like really, really cool. Watch this. Hey. One second. Okay. Hi, buddy. No. Mine. Stupid baby. I installed this on my my store computer, you know? Ain't it great? Now I can, while the store is running, I can have some fun. You know? Unfortunately, but it's not Minecraft. Listen, this is free to play. You have to pay to own Minecraft. I spend enough on this on the work computers. Bring the crowbar. No need to bring the crowbar. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll pause this. And I'll get back to work.
Oh, I did a thing.
You did a ding.
I made a ding. Oh no. Now I don't know what to do with my life. I got the ding and now I'm good. Don't take that out of context.
I wasn't going to until you said that. I hadn't literally thought of it.
You weren't going to until you said it.
No, I wasn't You get another warning shot, buddy. Never mind. How did it auto-aim to him? I was aiming to miss. What the hell? I wasn't even aiming at him.
Officer.
Oh, thank God.
Are you Edgar Kalu?
I was. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna get a crucifix.
Salt and crucifix.
Thank you.
Looking for this.
Touche, honestly. We build our walls of poop and string.
We do what we gotta do.
I really wish you could, because I'm coming close to 60 poop. This is going to be one of the weirdest things I've ever said, but we will not want for poop.
That's good. I wouldn't want for poop.
Little, I'm not humble. What are you talking about? I'm fucking amazing.
Car?
Look up.
Don't look up.
I'm prone, that's why.
Oh my god.
I'm prone and I'm still
He's just
this-
crawling everywhere on the dirty ground. How did this get so filthy? Hey, Frigid, we've talked about spam and song lyrics in an idle chat.
rolling
I think we
around in the
broke
mud.
it. We're back,
Oh
everybody.
my god, someone needs to clean up around here.
Welcome back. Let me get the game going. Where the hell did Supermarket Simulator go in my list of games here? My on-screen chat is blocking me vision. I also haven't launched it in a while. Here it is. Last played September 5th. Alright. You win this one. Actually, no you don't. But you're not in trouble. I actually haven't played this since the update. This multiplayer now, but... What does that do? Does it just make a new session? Create... server ew. But no, we're not actually doing a multiplayer supermarket right now. Alright guys, do we have audio? Oh, there's the 6 peewees. Hello, 6 peewees. I'm putting you to work very soon. You do hear birds. Yeah, I knew the sound was working. I was just holding a grudge on before. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got an expansion and now it's all ugly. Alright. A little bit of that. A little bit of... I've never found something to put there. I could make 2 more rows. Well, yes, that's why they're the peewees. A little more soap should be good. How am I doing on French fries? Decent. Eggs, cheese, juice. I gave up on my warehouse being any kind of organized, by the way. That should be good. I used to have it organized. It became a bit of a train wreck. So I just kind of leave it to the peewees 9 times out of 10. So I don't make a lot of money. If I had the patience, I would drive around the city and buy the wholesale stuff. Meantime, I'm going to actually open the store before they're finished for once. Why y'all not working? Like, why are you going in, like, order? That's kind of weird, guys. Kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. You're just gonna leave this here? Now That's cringe. Oh, now you came out to do it? You wanted to get an empty box first, I imagine. Okay, well here. Oh, I should get music going, or we can be boring. I used to have my own custom playlist I played when I played this game, but then they added music. My music was better. But their music's easier. Let's check for some price changes. I don't know what happened the last time I played. This can go up quite a lot, in fact. I'm losing money on that. Profiting almost nothing on this, but that's unfortunately by design. People might even be complaining about that, so... Stop bumping the enter key. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay, I've made work rations before the lights were cut. What'd I miss? Nothing. Pretty much just got into the game, ordered some things that were low in stock, and went to check for any price changes. Oh, and now I have a special order. I hate these. They want to sell me a discount. You know what? Sure. Discounts are always good. The 6 peewees. They're all busy at work. But they all look like this. Every single one of my stalkers. Okay. Getting a little low on that. No, there's a lot in the warehouse, though. Alright. Making money in this game is actually exceptionally difficult when you get to the higher stages. Why work for game? Ew! You'd be surprised how many retail workers were actually addicted to Supermarket Simulator, and I used to be one of them. You're in control of it. You're in control of it. It's cathartic. Everything is controlled. Everything is calculated. Everything is the way it should be, except for the clusterfuck that is my storage room. Oh no, I'm so sorry. At least it's a lot more organized, and it tells you if you need to adjust the prices. The guard, he's working. Sorry, janitor lady, I tried. The guard's just standing out here with his, I have to assume, video camera sunglasses. Whatever the cameras see, he sees. Why is this camera facing the wall? Ah, I understand. Okay. Get fucked. Don't dox your dad. Trash. I'm helping. All right, an online order. They want coffee. They want coffee. They want hand soap, Savion. They want butter paisans. Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't need more. The devil and Daniel Webster is my butter. There it is. Whiskey Grand Marina. I don't know how I'm fitting all this in this paper bag, by the way. I got a Grand Marina whiskey? Haha. Potato bag. Holy crap. I assume it's my property, but I mean, ask the developer. Get your butt out of my camera, lady. What is this? Close the bag. And then I gotta find Lydia on the map. All the way over there. There we go. Don't question the illegal turn here, okay? Oh my god, so many online orders, I'm gonna scream. That's the real stress of the game, is the online orders. Literally the only thing in this game that stresses me out. And I could just ignore them, but... You're welcome. This don't do. Yeah, well, money. No tip, rude. I don't know. Maybe they gave a tip. Not me causing a traffic jam here. Oh, I took a wrong turn. Sorry. Sorry. Wonderful. A perfect park job every time. Okay. Cream cone. New update, pay for lawsuits when people jump in front of you. Honestly. One fear. Every update they added to make this game have more to deal with was just more stress. But it's good, it's cool. Wrap it up. They need Riley Floyd. Alright, I'm probably just gonna hoof that one. Bridget, I'm pretty sure in the new Voices update they fixed ATV sound, so that's cool at least. You're welcome. The beautiful thing is they can't add more orders after closing. How the hell am I fitting that in the bag? Colin Ward. Of course. That could be worse. Well, it was the big massive update. It changed how a lot of things worked. I still have to fully check it out. I might stream it tomorrow. Yeah, poor you. You can't be the center of attention anymore. I'm sure the mod update will fix it eventually, or the mod maker. I'm sorry, Frigid. That one was a little uncalled for. I apologize. Whoa. Talk about a close encounter. Thank you for the hydrate noodle. Welcome back again-ish, I think. I never said anything about being a troublemaker. I get the Bonbeck. Uh-oh. Well, I can't finish this order till tomorrow officially. But I can pick everything else, so it's ready to go tomorrow. More dishwasher tablets. We put those in with the tomatoes. It's efficient. Saves bags. You want some blonde ale? Some mimole cheese? Alright. I've been here since I last spoke. Just got my bird. Gave her a piece of lemon. She's silly. Silly little bird. I love you so much. Give your bird. Give me your bird. You just slip a $3 bill in their pockets and they run faster. Who said anything about stress? I mean, the online orders are a little hectic, but... actually can't happen. Hey, Sky. The orders only process while time is moving, and time doesn't move until you open the store. The aviary covets your birds. Missing some people a little, that's all. Don't mind that. Can't have my. I know. Realistically, I would never take a pet from their pet parent, no matter how much I love them, because that's taking them from the person they love. I just really like your bird. Right. I'm gonna end the day, get to the next day, so I can order the stuff and get the peewees going crazy. Total profit negative $36. You love to see it. Now, here goes profits right out the door. Goddamn. Everyone get to work. You should all get boosted. Like a League of Legends player in ranked. Having a lot of fun walking around in my cup and eating every drop of condensation. I love that. All of you get boosted. Mwahaha. The blue, you need to be orange. Anyway, Bonbeck's back in stock. Oh, closing that up and delivering this to Ellie Fox. Who should be right outside, yep, down the way. While my boosted workers are putting out the stock, I'll deliver this order. On foot, because you actually have to pay for gas as well. Yes, you heard me. Hey, Tantalus, you take care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out as long as you have, even if it's been in and out. Always, would you take... Oh, right. Would you take it? Thank you. Yeah, you pay for gas too. Well, I should have kept the bicycle. Yeah, good night, Tantalus. Hop, 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 hop. How are these eggs? How's this Parmigiano Reggiano? That was fun. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually fun. Go. Go. I'm spending so much money boosting these guys. I probably spent like $40, if not more, boosting them. Well, yeah, I'm paying them to jog on the job, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna pay them. They're done. No more jogging. Me win monster. There's some in the warehouse, but they're not putting it out, and I never understood the logic of that. It's so annoying. All right. Oh, Kaya shampoo. Why are they so separated on the list? Sorted by category. What? Come on. Apples and Comté cheese. Alright, Comté cheese should be over here. Right. Oh, I see. You can only do one order at a time. How stupid. Oh. No kidding, they're generic, Frigid. What do you think they're gonna do? Pull actual people's names out of their asses? My God, here is you're delivering groceries to somebody's cousin. I don't know. Comté cheese. The Count of Monte Cristo. I'm fine. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Subway surfers. No. Alright, soda, jutsu, shampoo, and orange juice. Alright. Close enough, yeah, but also not because I'm just really good. There, I'm trying to redeem an online order. What you did was rude. Alright, Ellie Joy, coming at you. Okay. Oh, am I getting some lag? Oh, you did the, yeah, oh, I see. Maybe it's time I changed that redeem. But people are gonna hate me if I change it. I might be able to make it smaller. Yeah, but you were one of the only 2 people who redeemed that, and the other one wasn't here that much. Oh no, there were like 3 people. 4. Okay, I lied. But yeah. I don't expect people to leave, but that's a fun redeem. I think I can make it smaller. It's just going to take some effort on my part. The redeem that I removed because I didn't want it to cause misunderstandings, and then I forgot about it a lot, which certain people would give me an unreasonably hard time for. So just for 2 reasons, it wasn't worth keeping around. And it was just a redeem where you redeemed it. Alright, apparently I'm not allowed to explain it. Yeah, I would just randomly, at some point, tell you to eat shit. But that's not me, even if it's playful. And I know that's why it's funny, right? Nice guy tells you mean thing, right? But it just didn't feel right for my channel. Couldn't find coffee light roast. Oh no. Sugar powdered is too expensive for you. Beat me to it, buddy. Oh, that one is a little expensive, isn't it? There we go. Need a coffee ammo. Couldn't find coffee. Yeah, well. Get him. Oh, to be able to hit shoplifters with a bat. I never said that. You can't prove anything. Actually, what do I need? I need melons. And watermelon. No, squash. Okay. I can get that. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Sky. Out of the way. Light roast is min-max caffeine per coffee. No minty. Listen, you guys want me to add more expensive redeems, that's fine. But I'm not going to make a redeem just so you can waste your points. Where's my squash? Squash out front. I might give viewers the power. Oh. Might be a good idea from how long I've seen you streaming sometimes, Sky. I don't always chat when I'm lurking, but I see your stream times. You're crazy. Got a lot of stamina. But I approve, as long as you're taking care of yourself. You know you better than anyone else. Alright. Grab another melon just for good measure. And one more squash. Unsafe, you can't see. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Are they even working on this? Like, what's going on here? What is this? I do like this song, though. Guys, I'm glad you're emptying that, but like, can we work on this stuff? What is with this? There we go. Apparently they're starting it a little, I think. But I think it's going to be a minor profit today. Where the hell is my squash? There it is. I'm blind. You... Oh, you want me to shout you out on your main account there? I don't mind, Sky. But basically, Frigid, before Sky answers me, They stream and chat on separate accounts. They keep it separate, which is respectable. Yeah. I think that's it. I think. I know you wouldn't ask for it. You're too nice. Well, I will get you in just a moment then. Because Minty has special powers. They're the streamer. Oh well. I don't know why. You looking to steal it again? There you go. There you go, Sky. I got you. Everyone, if you haven't visited one of Sky's streams, they stream on a separate account. They're an absolute good bean. Very good at art. Very kind. I'll ask you to all be on your utmost best behavior if you ever spend time in one of their streams.
Don't make me burn my rice.
I will.
You will? You know.
But yeah. Sorry. Well, stock's getting pretty low, big guy. We have a cleaning store. Where would the cleaning supplies be? Just general grocery? Oh, there it is. Let the music play. You won't find a better way. I don't know the lyrics. Ow. 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 There you go. Bridget, it's not often I say this, but if you could check your Discord, it would be appreciated. I don't remember which ones I was low on and which ones I had, so I'm just going to get a bunch of cleaning supplies. It never hurts. Don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, Frigid. If you did, I'd tell you right here. I don't hide that. You do something wrong, you'll find out right here and then. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Whoa. Da, 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 da. Da, da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Holy crap, this is one messy truck. Okay. Just grabbing whatever cleaning supplies I can get my hands on, honestly. The truck is full. All right, step to it. There we go. I probably didn't even grab what I needed. Yeah, I don't think I grabbed any of these. I did grab those though, so that's good. I'll order those tomorrow. Everything else is mostly in order. The booze goes so fast. I guess it's true to life, huh? Oh, and there's an ad break close to when I was thinking of ending. That's awkward. That's okay. Are we done already? Alright, good job then, gang. Closed. Alright, so our profits should be at like 1,800. Oh my god, that's depressing. The fact that I knew. The fact that I freaking knew. Yeah, because we lose 1,500 a day on staff. I cannot do this without these guys. Why don't we? Oh, gracious. I'm being grifted again. Let's fix our prices, huh? Just realized I haven't been, Alright, that's done, but I haven't been doing the management stuff. So this is going to cut into my profits a lot. Unfortunately. 9,000. What's the next upgrade? You cannot make money in this damn game, can you? I think you could hire even more help. Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. So it's 100 a day. Roughly. They get 120, they get 80, that balances out. They get 80. Restalkers get 90. They get 80. Yeah, so it all kind of rounds out. I know, the profits are just dead. Oh, the irony. I just realized that I'm lurking two streamers that are both named Violet. I need to save this game more frequently. I don't know how you're meant to keep turning profits in this game unless you overcharge people. What if I look up a meta? There's probably a meta. Depressingly enough. If I can get more restalkers. It would cost more, but, you know, they'd get stuff out more. But you can't. 6 is the cap. If I had my place organized, I could help them. But this place is a cluster truck. Like I said, I used to have it organized, but I am not. I refuse to organize this again. Because they just started taking stuff off the shelves and then putting it wherever they wanted. And I couldn't. Nice beat, though. The store runs from like 8 to 9. So it's like a 12, 13, maybe 14-hour day. So no, it's just arbitrary item pricings and whatever. Fantasyland. I assume they sleep in the supermarket because they never go home, so they also get room and board, I guess. But then there's the tips I put in their pocket to make them work faster. Am I winning? No. I'm just surviving. Hey, Bear, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm probably wrapping up and ending soon. Because it's 10:30 and I haven't had a proper dinner. Yes, Bear, thank you, and I'm sorry if I made anyone worry yesterday. What? Oh, I had a holdover meal before I went live. It was just enough to get me through this time. I'm starting to feel hungry again. Don't worry, don't worry. I actually delayed my stream to make sure I ate something before I went live, Noodle. Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah, no, yeah. Bear, to be fair, I don't have a good grasp on your time zone, but I assume you haven't eaten in a long time. PSD? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Get food. Leslie, you didn't have to answer. It was just a statement, and sorry for yawning in your ears. Okay. So now we got options for raids. Do we want do we want to raid into somebody doing art, somebody playing Genshin, or somebody doing ASMR? Alternatively, there are other options. These are just the main three I was leaning on off the top of my head. That would be Flurry. They're doing definitely still Halloween art. If everyone else is good with art, we'll go visit Flurry. It's been a while since I've gone over via a raid. Okay, it hasn't been forever. Apparently I've raided them once in the last 30 days. But, yeah. I thought it had been forever. Time is an illusion. The person playing Genshin I haven't raided. But we seem to have a majority on art, which I'm fine with. I adore Florian. Florian just said, I think there's value in the fact that you can't spell paint without pain. It was a funny statement, but it was in regards to a serious topic. Saying that the struggle is part of the process. So we're gonna go raid them. Now that they've made me laugh out loud on stream. So as raid. As always, everybody, the pact was sealed. Thank you so much for coming by. Whether you came and lurked, came and left, or anything in between, I appreciate you so very, very much. Sorry, Bear, that you came in right at the end, but I appreciate you stopping by. Noodle, I always appreciate you lurking and coming in between your other tasks and gaming. Everyone, honestly, you make the time to come here. And it's been a long time no see. Thank you for dropping in as well. Please, as always, take care of yourselves and one another and have a wonderful rest of your day or night. We are now going to raid into the wonderful Florymin, who is working on art. They are a angel clown fairy thing. They use they them pronouns. Please, as always, be on your utmost best behavior and represent this community well. And I will see you guys next time, alright? Thanks for hanging out. Later. I should maybe redo this screen soon, but it's such a classic. Anyway, bye guys.